I haven't seen this. This is not what I was getting ready to look at. Screw it. Screw it, maybe. And yes, take a look.
This morning, the Spurs' 2 prized lottery.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Never mind. I thought this was them interviewing each other or whatever, and that's not the case. So where is it that what is that I was looking for? Here it is. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Yeah, I wanted to go over this.
Playing, living life, living a dream.
Living the dream. Living the dream.
I can complain about.
Aren't we all living the dream? Not really. Not really, chat.
I won't. Coach Mike was just talking to us about how the rookies.
Oh, how do you like the new thumbnails? You cool with it? Jones says the recent thumbnails for Clans vids have been sick. Thanks, man. Yeah, I wanted to change it. Purple didn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, I wanted to change it. I need to change some more stuff too. But yeah, I'm glad you like it. I'm just gonna keep that aesthetic up, at least for the season. Maybe we'll change it every season. Change it up a little bit. But we do so many videos till I can't get like overly like creative with the thumbnails.
Have come in and kind of had their head spin a little bit.
Seriously, keep it like that? Okay.
Where are you in terms of just acclimating, getting used to the basketball part of all of this?
I mean, nothing's changed. It's basketball at the end of the day. Like, the ball goes in the hoop the same way. You play the same exact way. Like, the physicality and the players change. But outside of that, it's just basketball at the end of the day. You have to treat it the same as you treated it your whole life, just enjoying the game, having fun. And I think the biggest thing for me, I'm just trying to be a sponge, whether that's talking to Steph.
Is this on? The playback speed is normal. He brings the same amount of like vibe and energy that Devin Vassell brings. He talks fast. He sounds like Saquon Barkley. He does, don't he?
I mean, nothing's changed. It's basketball at the end of the day. Like, the ball goes in the hoop the same way. You play the same exact way. Like, the physicality and the players change. But outside of that, it's just basketball at the end of the day. You have to treat it the same as you treated it your whole life, just enjoying the game, having fun. And I think the biggest thing for me, I'm just trying to be a sponge, whether that's talking to Steph, talking to Harrison, talking to all these guys, just being around these dudes, asking questions from the coaching staff as well, just being engaged in everything as well. So that's been the main focus for me.
Aren't those things?
I'm blown away that we got him. We weren't supposed to get him. Why did the NBA allow this to happen? They should have vetoed that draft. There's no way this should have happened, bro. He shouldn't have landed to us. By the way, I want to address something. I do want to address something after this, okay? After this, because someone, actually, I'll let you know what it's about. Someone on Twitter actually had the audacity to ask me why on earth, I'm calling it out, why on earth did Carter Bryant land to the Spurs? Why did all these teams pass up on him? I want to actually discuss that. And I did a whole thread on it just to make fun of this person. But like, I wanna show you after this. All right, don't let me forget.
Going in terms of just finding your way around town, finding your way to the practice spot.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had too much trouble with that. I haven't been outside too much. I'm just trying to get my bearings, sort of, you know, with long days of practice, getting shots up, working out, making sure I'm getting in the gym with the new staff, making sure I'm learning everybody's name. So I'm either in here or at the hotel, just ready to knock out. So.
You're still at the hotel. You're not doing house hunting yet, or anything?
I'm looking around, but yeah.
Mike said he really wants you to focus on defense.
Yeah.
In California and in Vegas, that seems like it's music to your ears, right?
Oh yeah.
That's your forte.
Yeah, I think one thing.
Wait, who said that?
He really wants you to focus.
I'm looking around, but yeah.
Mike said he really wants you to focus
Mike?
on defense.
Yeah.
In California and in
Mike
Vegas.
said that?
That seems like it's music to your ears, right?
Oh yeah.
That's your forte.
Yeah, I think one thing I just want to bring is the physicality to the defensive side of the ball, being able to guard multiple positions, know guys' tendencies, being able to keep them in front of me, guard multiple actions and make multiple efforts. I think is a big thing for me because, like, everybody wants to score the ball, but, like, how do I separate myself? How do I get those early minutes? How do I find myself on the floor? So
I have nothing to add to any of this. This is awesome. I'm so I don't know what else to say, y'all. I feel like I'm just stealing content at this point. I don't know, bro. He's great, bro. I don't know. I'm sure somebody in chat to say stop glazing, Clan. So let me be nonchalant. He alright.
Defense in terms of that is just something I could do to get on the floor.
I'm sure being a rookie at this new level.
There's the donut.
Trepidation as to, how do I measure up against this new level? How do you feel you've done the first couple of days, and have you had a chance to go one-on-one with Steph and what that matchup's been like?
I haven't got to go one-on-one with Steph yet. We've gotten to match up in a couple of drills and things like that, and I mean, for me, it's just learning everything. I think for myself, I try not to compare myself to anybody else. I mean, I'm just gonna,
Every lottery pick is this confident.
put my shoes on, socks, throw everything on, and then just lace them up and get ready to compete. For me, like, it don't matter if it's, I couldn't care if it was Kobe or Mike on the other side of it. Like, I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to rock. So there's nothing.
And he mentioned Mike. He mentioned Michael Jordan. Who's his GOAT? Okay, I wanted to cancel Dylan Harper for saying LeBron James was his favorite or whatever. Like, he mentioned, I didn't care. I don't care if it's Kobe. I don't care if it's Michael Jordan. I'm going to give them that work. That's basically what he said. I'm paraphrasing.
Nothing different in terms of mentality standpoint for me.
Does it feel like a whirlwind? Like less than a week ago, you're on stage at Barclays getting drafted, and in a couple days, you're going to be in an NBA game in a Spurs uniform. Does that feel like that happened in like a time?
Yeah, for sure. I think everything happened so fast. I think the thing that really put me in a whirlwind is when I
Caps, he's way better than Sohan already for sure. Okay, you're always trying to bait me, and I guess I feed into it. But like, this is literally you. Hold on, let me show you. I don't even think you actually hate Sohan. I'm starting to be convinced that you actually love Sohan. But this is you. This is you and me. Okay. Hold on. This is you and me. Oh crap! No, I can't do the. This is you and me. Okay. This is what's going on right now. You just come into the chat and you just know Sohan hate is going to trigger me. You don't actually believe what you say. You actually like Sohan. I'm not bought in. I'm not bought in. Okay? We're going to have to stop this. See, I know your ways now. Did I literally just stop this segment to address you? Yes. So I guess you won, but still.
I mean, I walked into a breakfast, Manu was there, and then I saw Timmy D and I saw Coach Popovich, so I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's my whole childhood just standing right in front of me. Like, these dudes know my name, like they're greeting me, telling me I'm a hell of a player and all these things. It's like this is crazy, like this is my childhood right in front of me. So, yeah.
Did he grow up a Spurs fan? He's mentioned nothing but greats.
I know in New York you were excited about playing with Dylan. You said it's been a long time coming. It's been like to get on the court with him last couple of days.
I mean, it's been great. I mean, he's a competitor, I'm a competitor, and that's all you can ask from your peers. You just want to compete at a high level every day, and that's how you get better. So it's been amazing.
You guys set the stakes for your Rookie of the Year bet yet?
Nah. I like to stay away from betting.
That's good.
That's a good thing right now.
They told us that Dylan's not going to play in the San Francisco to a.
Dang. Yo, that stuff going on with, man. Woo, that's bad.
Just any kind of disappointment there that you're going to have to put off playing with him.
Y'all know what's going on, right?
No. I think the biggest thing is guys got to be healthy.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, as much as this is a very exciting time for us, I mean, like you said, we just walked across the stage and all these things, but, like, he has to be ready to go for the big one, like the 82-game season, what we're looking ahead to, and, like, making that push to be in the postseason and compete in the postseason. So, I mean, if he were to miss one game or he had to miss whatever amount of time, like, the main priority is the guys are healthy and they're ready to compete at the highest level at the best of their abilities.
A lot of guys, when they come out of school,
He's ready for the moment, y'all. He just has this vibe about him. He's up for whatever. I really do think that this team is going to surprise a lot of people. You know? Like, I know that Dylan Harper day one is going to be really good. I mean, you can just kind of tell with a lot of people. This kind of bothers me a little bit. Like, a lot of people will say, like, things are coin flips, right? They'll say, well, lottery picks sometimes is a coin flip. And it's like, well, a lot of teams that take high-risk players, they know that it's a coin flip. But there's certain players in the lottery that aren't really coin flips, right? and that's something I'm going to address in a little bit. But like, Carter Bryant is not a coin flip. At the very least, he's a good role player, and that defense is going to carry over, undoubtedly. Dylan Harper is not a coin flip, right? But then you take like Igor Dimon, and then people will see him and use him as an example of, see, this lottery pick didn't pan out. It's like, but everyone knows that that's a coin flip. You know what I mean? Some teams just take more chances than others, especially when you're like 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and you're not capable of getting like the best of the best in that draft.
They really enjoy the open spaces of the NBA when they get on the court. Are there elements
not listening
of
to
your
Caps.
game that maybe you weren't quite able to show at the college level that you're hoping to show out in the league?
Definitely. I think for myself, like, there's always stuff you have in your game that you don't necessarily get to show. So I think for me, it's just, I feel like I can do everything on the floor, but understanding my role, understanding what Mike and Mitch need me to do on the floor, whoever tells me what I need to do, that's the main priority. So, I mean, over time, I'll do gradually build and add things to my game. So,
Mitch Johnson can't tell you what to do.
yeah.
Can you talk more about the presence of Steph Castle being here and coming off of a Rookie of the Year season, what that says to you younger guys about his presence and what it means to be professional?
I mean, I think the biggest thing is it's within arm's reach. That's the thing, like walking in every day and seeing how he carries himself, seeing how he approaches everything mentally and physically. I think that's something that I could definitely take. Me and Dylan especially can take into some every day. Like, obviously, we want to continue the Rookie of the Years. Obviously, we had back-to-back, and it would be nice to add a third one. But I think just learning from him every day. I've known Steph for 2.5, 3 years now, and I mean, he's always been like a older brother to me. He's always took me under his wing, gave me knowledge, whether that was throughout his rookie season or before when I was going into college or whatever the case may be.
When did you guys meet? When did you and Steph meet?
I mean, we're with the same agency, so we're in the same gym all the time.
Sean Elliott give you a big hug.
Man,
I didn't know that. They're in the same agency. Did y'all know that?
yeah, it was good to see him. The last time I saw him was my very first recruiting trip to University of Arizona, so I was like 14 going on 15, so for me to see him now is dope. Yeah.
How big is Sean in Tucson?
Oh my gosh, I mean, every time I walked outside again, like, it would either be people tell me to stay longer so I could be like Sean, or people telling me that I reminded them of Sean Elliott on the court. So, I mean, that's a hell of a person to be compared to, so I'm not complaining.
He said you remind him of himself.
He knows our players. He studies the game.
I mean, yeah. So it's just one of those things. You just take it with a grain of salt. You have to live up to it. So, yeah.
Have you already seen Dylan's leadership qualities, and if so, how?
Absolutely. I think I've seen it from high school. I think he has a powerful voice. Like, when he's one of those guys, like, when he speaks, everybody listens. Like, there's no negotiations, no speaking over him. And he kind of has that presence. Obviously, he's a point guard, so he demands certain.
And he kind of sound like me. It sound like me and you guys, right, chat? Don't it sound like our relationship? When I talk, you listen. You shut up. Ain't that right, Caps? You shut up.
I think he has a powerful voice. Like, when he's one of those guys, like, when he speaks, everybody listens. Like, there's no negotiations, no speaking over him. And he kind of has that presence. Obviously, he's a point guard, so he demands certain things on the court. But just him as an individual and as a person, like, everybody respects him very well, whether that's on or off the court.
That's me. That's me with you.
You learned that there's a lot of articles that put you in the Latino representation.
Yeah.
Okay, Carter, slow down there. Wait, he's glazing too? That's really cool, though. Yeah, Dylan Harper is a true leader, so.
You know any Spanish at all?
I don't know Spanish. I get yelled at by my family a lot. Especially, I have cousins and a few aunties that live in Puerto Rico still, and oh my gosh, every time I get on a WhatsApp call with them, oh my gosh, they yell at me. So, I mean, I think for me, I didn't know San Antonio, and I found out this is San Antonio. So that was one I didn't know. But yeah, I mean, I've heard a bunch of different.
That's San Antonio? He taught us that this is Go Spurs, go, right? Go Spurs, go. Go Spurs, right? Okay, I don't know why it's hard for my fingers to do that.
Different signs. Like, I've seen this for Spurs. I've seen Spurs like this. So there's different variations, combinations of things. But like I said, the same thing is on and off the court. Like, you learning as days go and things go by. So I think that's what I'm most excited to be doing.
More than the yelling?
That's awesome. That was awesome. Oops, I messed that up. All right, that was That was a debate video I was going to. That was great. However, I do want to bring something up when it comes to Carter Bryant. So I mentioned this, and I didn't want to forget. This right here, y'all. See if I can find it. So I won't hyperfixate on this person in particular, but I have seen this sentiment before, and I want to address it, okay? Let's see, where is it? So this Hawks fan basically said, just talking about Carter Bryant, and he comments on quite a bit of my things, and he said, hey man, he's 14th. Like, what? How's that? That's not a big deal. You say he was steal of the draft, but like, he's 14th. All these teams passed up on him, and I got really snobby and mean on purpose. But I actually do want to talk about this briefly, because if anyone feels this way, or because I've seen a few people come into the chat and they were like, dude, Carter Bryant only averaged like 6 points, right? Like, he averaged 6 points. A lot of teams passed up on him. What's the big deal? But I think that people are losing a lot of context, right? So, like, first and foremost, the whole thing with this draft that threw everyone off was that the San Antonio Spurs and Dallas Mavericks weren't supposed to go that far up in the draft, right? Like, there were many other teams that had higher chances than us to get this high into the draft. So that just wasn't necessarily supposed to happen. And that throws off a lot of teams' plans, right? At that point, what they're going to do is start to take more swings, right? They're going to focus in on what they need, and some teams are going to take big swings. And with Carter Bryant, the reason why he fell is because not only was there a few weird trades before getting to us, but most importantly, it was teams drafting for what they needed and teams taking big swings. And Carter Bryant is a high floor player, but as far as will he be a star, he's not a huge risk in that regard, right? He's more of a risk as in, you know, can he, you know, is he just a role player? And these teams didn't want just a role player, because that's what he is right now. But as you can see here, so obviously Cooper Flag and Spurs, you know, that doesn't count. And honestly, I'm going to go ahead and say this. I'll probably skip all the way down to 7, because he was projected to be 8 anyways. So, like, yeah. So as far as how many teams actually passed up on him, this is a explanation, at least my explanation on why this is. And because I don't pay for Twitter, I never will. You know, I don't have that much space to work with here. But basically, I said the Pelicans are stupid. The Nets are rebuilding, so they wanted a very high-risk, high-reward player in Igor. I don't know how this is going to go. I'll be honest with you guys. I do not know, but it's a big swing. The Raptors, they're trying to improve their front court after Siakam's departure, and that's what they've been working on, which you can see that what they've been doing in the offseason and with this draft. The Suns, another team that wanted some front court depth. You can see Cedric Howard I think he's pretty much a high upside swing, right? And the Grizzlies need that, especially when they're a little worried about what their team's makeup is going to be in this upcoming season. The Bulls are another team that want to play a little bit more high tempo, and Noah is perfect for that. And he's another swing, right? He could potentially be a star, but I don't think that his floor is as good as Carter Bryant's. And then the Pelicans are stupid once again, and then he landed to us. So the whole idea that, like, all these teams passed up on him is not necessarily true, right? I don't think you're seeing the full picture here. Carter Bryant was supposed to be 7th or 8th. It has nothing to do, though, with him as a player. It's just how it goes in the lottery sometimes, that guys start to fall. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Like teams just start to, they just need certain things. They go for certain swings, and then a player falls. That's all it is. Okay? I didn't know if anybody in chat were wondering that, but that's just what I took away from it. Oh, and then I put the Pelicans again. Pelicans are stupid. So 2 of these were the Pelicans just being stupid. So yeah.